All right, indeed, it is another fantastic moment wherever you are joining us from, my viewer. My name is Jibril Juma, and of course, you are watching TCS with Jibril Juma or the series Sport. Of course, last week we had Mercy Hope, and her story really inspired many people. Of course, you can check it out on YouTube at Jibril Juma. Of course, the link that is going below your screens. And of course, today I have another guest, a guest who has really taken the face of Kenya to another level, the face of Kakamega County to another level. Do you know who this guest is? Of course, ungependa kumjua. Leo tuko naye ndani ya studio zetu. Wacha tuzungumze na mgeni wetu ndani ya TCS with Jibril Juma. Karibu sana. Habari yako?
Nzuri sana. Jina yangu ni Azangalala Christabel. Yes, amesema face of Kakamega, but I was second runners up Miss Kakamega. And I represented Shinyalu sub-county in Miss Tourism Kakamega. And I'm currently the Miss Pan-African Queen Kenya. Wow. Representing Kenya in Ghana the month of November. Wow.
Yes. Of course, tell us now, who is Christabel? Basically, you've highlighted who Christabel is.
Yes.
Now I want to know, generally, who Christabel is and from where and what has she been doing up to now?
What has she been doing at now?
Yeah.
So, my story.
Yeah.
So, who is Christabel? Christabel is a commercial model from Kakamega, but very flexible everywhere. Nairobi, hata Ghana sunaona naenda.
Kabisa.
Yes, kabisa. So, I started my journey when I was in 2017. That was in 2017. I started this as a professional right there in 2017.
2017, that means when you were high school, campus, or where?
I had just finished high school. Yes. So, nikaanza miradi, and I contested for Miss Kakamega there in 2017. I got a chance to be the second runners-up. Just a young lady. Me contest mara yako ya kwanza.
For the first time?
Yes.
You had that courage to contest for the first time?
I had that courage. I'm a very courageous girl. Ikaingia, I became the second runners-up in Miss Kakamega. Then after that, I did some projects. Since I come from Shinyalu sub-county, I went to Shabwali Secondary School. Wow. I gave the young girls their sanitary pads. I gave them advices, sexual health, concerning everything about sex, periods, in basic sexual health, and getting them books so that they can concentrate on their studies. Yes, and not forgetting the boy child tuliwapatia makalamu.
Ninyi unajua mnapenda kusahau sana. I don't know why many people, as much as they want to talk about this, they forget about boy child. But also the boy child has to be empowered.
Yeah, you have to be empowered by words, mental health too. You know, it all starts from within. So that Kenya inaonekana nje, it all starts from within.
Kabisa.
Yes. So after going to Shabwali Primary School, there is this initiative we started with my Miss Kakamega. I was second runners-up. There's this initiative called Bread for Street. Yes, Bread for Street is whereby we go every Friday. We go to Muliro Gardens where the street children are. Then after that, we give them bread. We talk to them, have fun with them. Ujue sometimes too, some kids need company.
Yeah, sure.
Ata wataki chakula or maybe things, yes. And we strive to take every street children away from the streets. Yes, either in schools, either in orphanages, in churches, for them to be adopted, etc. Just anywhere, bora atoke street. Yeah, we strive for that. And so far, there are 5 of them who are out of the streets since we started that initiative. Yes.
They're out of the streets. What do you mean by they're out of the streets? Where are they now?
Some are in orphanages. You know, it's a big process to take a street child to go to the orphanage. You have to involve the government. You have to involve everything is there. Yeah, so it's a long process, a very hard process. So you have to go take one slowly by slowly. Yes. And others are just adopted by different families, and others just start their own lives. Like they find a job somewhere, then wanaishi peke yao, then they just start coming up. Yeah.
So maybe if I ask another question,
Yes.
how did it reach to a point now you are going to represent Kenya out there?
Out there.
International.
International.
Miss
Pan-African
Pan-African
Queen. Yes.
It is an awesome one.
Yeah, it's an awesome
So
one.
how did it start, or where did it begin, and how did you take it, and how did you manage to get to where you are right now?
Yeah, okay. For the pageant, I knew this pageant last year, and I wasn't able to contest because of school, etc. So since now I'm finishing studies, so I'm able to contest. I took part in it this year, the Miss Pan-African Queen. The pageant is all about empowering young girls, empowering black women. Yes. So I took part, and the first stage was online voting, whereby you get to represent Kenya through votes, so they see how popular you are or something. Yes, and despite that, there is also look at what you have done as a model or as a beauty queen, if you have ever won something, if you have done projects, or you go beyond your comfort zone. Yeah, as for me, I have done 3 covers.
Wow.
By the way, I have done Eve magazine. I've been on the cover. Pulse magazine, Been On magazine. I've been featured on True Love magazine. My story was there.
Love story.
True Love. No, True Love magazine. It's a women's. It's a top women selling magazine in East Africa. Yes. So I got interviewed and my story was featured. A very good story.
Wow.
So now we are here.
Wow.
With you.
Indeed, it is very interesting wherever you are watching us from. She's called the Christabel Azangalala, Miss Pan-African Queen. Very interesting on the TCS or the City Spot with the Jibril Juma. Of course, the hashtag is TCS with the Jibril Juma. And take a look at these photos of the Christabel Azangalala. Very interesting on your screens. So maybe you could just remind us about your social media handles, where people can find you and get you and read more stories about you.
Okay, where people can find me?
Yeah.
Instagram, Azangalala Christabel. Facebook, Azangalala Christabel. Facebook page, Azangalala Christabel. Twitter, Azangalala Christabel.
So
everywhere Azangalala Christabel.
Azangalala Christabel. Of course, you can check that out below your screens. And of course, maybe if I could ask you, what are these challenges that you are facing as a model?
As a model?
Yeah.
Okay, as a commercial model, the challenges I'm facing is delay payment. But as a general model, challenges are corruption. And corruption is the biggest part of it in Kenya. Yes. And some say sexual favors. Yes.
This could be some of the challenges that you're facing.
Yes.
And how do you manage to cope up with these challenges, or how do you take them?
How do I take them? So I cope up with these challenges by being professional and having a team behind you. Yes, not being alone everywhere. Yes.
Wow, very interesting. And maybe if I could ask you, what support are you getting, or who are these people who are supporting you, giving you that sponsorship and so on?
Okay, so my sponsorship come from family, and my main sponsor as a brand is Cabernet water, Cabernet mineral water. Yes.
So they have been giving you all that maximum support.
Yes.
And going to Ghana, you know, it's a lot of expenses.
Yes.
We have transportation, accommodation, food and stuff.
Yes.
Maybe who is going to cater for all this, your transport and accommodation in that area?
Yeah, so as I said, the main sponsor is Cabernet, but any sponsor who's out there who can sponsor me in any way, you are welcome.
Wow.
Yes.
So you want any sponsor who is just willing?
Yes.
When is the trip?
In November.
Okay.
From 15th November to 30th November.
Wow. Very interesting. So my viewer, wherever you are watching us from, is called the City Sport with the Jibril Juma, hashtag TCS with the Jibril Juma. Of course, you can always follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram at Jibril Juma, at City Sport, and of course everything is just okay. I'm hanging out with the Christabel Azangalala, Miss Pan-African Queen. Very interesting. Kenya, going to represent Kenya. How many are you so far representing Kenya?
We are 3. Yes.
And all of you, you know the others?
Yes, I know the others. Yes, in line we have Grace Akinyi and Sarah Jambi and Azangalala Christabel.
And Azangalala Christabel.
Yes.
Wow, so tell us about your background family, how they take this Miss Pan-African Queen.
Okay, as this find most surprising to many people because people find modeling as not such a good job. But my family has accepted it since the time I started. It has very supported me in any way. Yes. If I ask for any support, they do support me.
Wow.
Yes.
Very interesting. And maybe your friends, how do they advise you? What do they give you? And what do they support you in this modeling industry?
Yeah, my friends support me in different ways. There are friends who support me. They're just friends who support you in different ways. Yeah. Yes. So whenever I call upon any support, they will support me. Wow. Yes.
Of course, you've had much from Miss Christabel Azangalala, Miss Pan-African Queen. Very interesting. We wish her the best. Of course, when she goes there, we're praying for her to win this Miss Pan-African Queen. It will be a privilege to the Kakamega County and of course to the nation as well. Very interesting kabisa. Mimi ningependa namuombea kabisa. And sisi pia tunamuombea. Sisi sote tunakuombea kabisa. Of course my director pia, Vitalis Ochanga, anakuombea kabisa. He's doing a great job pale. Kabisa. And of course assistant director Moses Mshairi pia anakuombea kabisa. Najua lazima tu acknowledge kila mtu mwenye ako ndani ya show. Yeah, this show does not go on air without this very productive crew that is giving all this production. And of course, kuna story moja nataka nikuulize kuhusiana na your projects. What are your next projects sasa tunavozungumza?
My next project is sustaining people's lives. By giving them, for the girl child, I will sustain their lives by giving them reusable pads so that they can use for more than 5 years, so that they can concentrate on whatever they're doing. Yes. And for the boy child, I'll go with the mental health, advising them everything according to the mental health, because everything starts from within. Yeah, and it all circulates in the mind.
Now, before even we finish, now you're going to contest from Miss Pan-African, you going to contest or you ready?
Yes, I'm going to contest.
Yes. Okay, now that you're going to contest there,
yes.
If you win, if you emerge the winner, what are you going to do now being Miss Pan-African Queen?
What am I going to do?
Yeah.
So I'm going to represent Kenya as a home, as a homeland. So I'm going to empower talents, because there's so many talents in Africa as a whole, and there is no need for the Western countries donating every time, and we can also donate to them.
Yeah, very sure.
Yes, and there's so much talent here. So I'll empower each and every talent that is within here and across the world.
Wow. Yes. So, in fact, Kenyans are watching, and they are watching from the YouTube channel Jibril Juma. Maybe what is your advice to any other person aspiring to become a model?
So my advice is, have passion, you can go anywhere, and don't worry, be happy. Usikuwe na stress mingi. Things will just flow. Yes, that's what I can advise.
Wow. Thank you so much, Miss Christabel Azangalala. Of course, next time we'll be having an exclusive interview. So just keep the hashtag TCS with the Jibril Juma on the City Sport. Of course, see you next time. Bye-bye.